Raiders are looking to trade Derek Carr.
In real life, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice run.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago.
Oh, come on, Campbell. Get over there.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Offensive field first.
49er offense onto the field. Some very big expectations for the
There we go, Campbell.
signal caller.
San Francisco opted not to throw Trey Lance into the fire right away, bringing him along slowly last season. He still drew 2 starts, though, and showed flashes of his huge dual-threat potential in both. Almost 100 yards on the ground in a tough one against Arizona, and 280 total yards in a win over Houston.
Roquan! Let's go! My first sack with him. Feels good. Feels good to have that back.
Okay, hold on. I gotta switch the game check.
There, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. McCaffrey on the counter. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it
damn.
down after a loss of 1.
How do I not get the first down?
There's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears.
Okay.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Bears take over. Chicago's offense running out, and something they hope to see for years and years to come. Second-year pro Justin Fields leading the way.
Justin Fields endured some literal growing pains his rookie season, taking hits and being forced to run for it behind a porous offensive line. But he also had moments where he showed his upside as a franchise quarterback. He did win 2 of his first 3 starts and had a 100-yard rushing game against San Francisco in Week 8. Several offseason changes in Chicago should help get Fields some help in year 2.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1, a lot more to go. It was Eric Armstead coming up quickly and dropping him for a loss. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. First carry now for David Montgomery. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
'49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Here's Fields.
Oh my God, he juked the shit out of me.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43. It's not near enough to pick up the pickup of 3 and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big third down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big fourth down call.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their second drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Off of play action, here's Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
That looked like a face
And
mask.
they're able to get this one across the 35. Lance on target to Samuel for a Niner first.
Partner, find me a star more on the rise than Deebo Samuel after last season. Wide receiver, running back, kick returner. This man does it all for the San Francisco 49ers. Ranked 3rd in the league in all-purpose yardage and deservedly made first-team All-Pro. Building on that with a first down here.
Oh, good move. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense,
The
they
hell
think
is
to
Lance
themselves,
tired already, bro?
weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now Lance on the bootleg. That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 43-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Lance now on first down. And he's going to go down here. A
You gotta
sack.
get
They
up
push him
quicker,
back to the
McCaffrey.
34. The
up
former
quicker,
third-round
man.
pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Back to the ground attack.
Oh, no.
Here's McCaffrey. They'll get this
Come
down
on, kiddo.
inside
Stay
the
on your
10
block.
Pickup of about 3. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
I don't want to settle for a field goal. I'm going to get on the board.
It's 2nd
7
and 7
points.
from the 9. stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, a 7-yard touchdown.
Beautiful drive.
And the
Let's keep it
Niners
that way.
post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From the 6. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there at the 26. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And this will move the chains again.
Right,
The tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Well, I guess defense will
They get 10
contain,
more there, and I
contain,
believe that'll be
right?
enough for another first down. It will. But I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point. So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Fields. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers.
I gotta cover that damn middle field.
A first
Slants.
red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Montgomery back to the ground. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Fields now to throw.
Really?
And a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Hey, we can preach ball security. That effort on defense. excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Oh, stay on your feet, bro.
So far, their defense has
Stay
been
on your
solid,
feet.
and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Lance now on first down. Now the ball comes loose.
Wow.
And this is picked up by the Bears. And he'll
God
return it to
damn.
the 24-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take.
I can't even challenge it. You kidding me? Oh no, never mind. It was out. Okay, it looked like he was down.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now it's Fields. That's complete to
Dude,
Moody.
come on, Verrett. What the hell are you doing,
They
bro?
got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Montgomery, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. The drive there only
Damn it, that
spanning
fumble
3
hurt me.
plays. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. From the gun, it's Lance. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now on 2nd and 16, Lance. Slant route connects with Deebo Samuel. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
Hey, what's up, people in the chat?
So as they take it
What's
over,
everybody doing this morning? Happy New Year's.
aside.
Hope you guys had a safe one.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Here's Lance to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Here comes Cohen. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and they will take over first and 10. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan...
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Alright, Brett, you're done. You can't cover the guy.
Darnell Mooney.
You just can't cover him. I don't know what the hell you're doing out there.
And the Bears have taken the lead. Now the point after try for Santos. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On first down, Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Throwing on first down is Lance. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to them, and it's paying off.
Here we go. Black, 95.
In motion left goes Jennings. On first and 10, here's Lance. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Lance going to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first
hands, Kittle. Come on.
Because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Second down and goal. Lance. Being chased out left. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Trey Lance as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I knew Kittle was open too.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second.
A catch out of bounds.
Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
3 tight end, 1 receiver. It's going to be a run play.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man John. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken in at the 3. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
I'm actually surprised more games aren't tied because the messages in both locker rooms are essentially the same, and it starts with both trying to get a quick start. But one team actually did, but the defensive guys, they can take it right back because this game has been a tug of war all the way through.
Third quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly
let the end go.
And some room to work. And he'll go
down,
but not before getting this inside the 30. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down. It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball.
That was my fault, dude.
If the assignment gets mixed up, that's the end result.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Bears! Chase Claypool from 13 yards out. And the Bears have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
I hate how effortless the computer scores. Right?
To the touchdown here, Santos to
like,
kick this one
I gotta
away.
work my ass off to score.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's got room. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 61 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Now the number 8 rusher in the NFL last season, it's Elijah Mitchell. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Yeah, look at that line.
Going to be batted away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It was Melvin Ingram that time who shot in to bring him down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory.
All right.
The Chicago offense
Deep
set to get
breath.
started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. That's complete. Once again, it's
Why does it feel like my defensive backs are like always like 2 steps behind, bro? They're never like right there on the hit.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man.
Fucking
That's
irritating.
good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Fred Warner, first-time All-Pro in 2020, in on the stop defensively. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Montgomery. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. Down to about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap, Fields. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 23. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. 50 yards on the ground for him so far.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Fields leaving it with Montgomery here on the option. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Once more, Montgomery trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st, as he can only get this to the 30. Desperation time here. Lance. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Fields. Able to hit his target, Claypool. Touchdown, Chicago! Chase Claypool, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Santos with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away.
This game is such bullshit, dude. You can't fucking win against the computer.
This one is the fair catch is signaled for and taken. San Francisco's offense returns to the field, and they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he
shouldn't have thrown that fuck ball. Me, dude.
2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative
and the pass interference?
Turn it into positive.
Oh, Debo. Debo, I got you week 6.
You don't want to see, bro. I'll tell you.
Holding on the offense? Oh my god, game, please. Can we please not today?
You're not ready for Roquan, Debo. You're not ready for him.
Fucking shit.
Oh, you say that now.
Montgomery will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, that's not the play.
Roquan is my guy.
Oh, that's not the play I wanted to run.
Exactly what every team in the league dreams
14 to 38. Bears are fucking whipping my ass, dude. Like,
and building confidence for the rest of the season.
Oh no. God damn it.
how does it all 70 overall fucking beat
Alright, we
me?
are 3rd and 28, boys. We are not doing very good right now. My offensive line is not holding back
This offense trying to
the
change
defense.
the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception. And you definitely the ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. But
Yeah, this game is like fixed.
Oh,
for the
he
Bears
caught
to
that
win, bro.
right through my hands? Alright, game. Well, now we're even. Fucking work.
Okay, I can't hear you all day.
The friend there. No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball,
Another
man.
fucking holds.
Yeah, that's on the guard, Wyatt Teller. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Lance looking to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the 44, Lance. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Lance looks to throw again.
Oh, Kittle was wide open. Fuck.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
Really? No, it's not a pass interference. Nothing going on there. Like not even. Nothing, no.
The Bears are going to take over.
Yeah, this game is
at
stupid.
the 13-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive.
I ain't buying next year's Madden. Fuck that.
They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 68 yards rushing for him now
I
with a
didn't even
couple
play
of
defense.
touchdown
This is
runs
what
to
computer
boot.
do it.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. What we got? What we got? What we got? Let's go!
Well, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Following the penalty, Montgomery. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Off the option, here's Montgomery. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And this will be a Bears first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back.